Good morning, guys. Actually, it's probably going to be afternoon by the time you see this. So good afternoon, guys. Laura here for you at the Florida Patriot 71 channel, which I think I'm going to shorten to FP 71. Like, I wasn't thinking about that when I did the channel name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually doing this video today. Well, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to you guys yet this week. I really feel like I'm letting you guys down when I don't come to you with some kind of information every day. It's just been one of those weeks. This morning was even added on to it. It was just more of it, more the same. I don't know if you guys just ever have those weeks that nothing seems like it's just working out the way you want it to. I actually had signed, well, not signed, I don't really write contracts, but I had gotten a new daycare dog yesterday afternoon, and today was supposed to be their first day. And I provide transportation to those moms who, are pushed in the morning and can't get, it's hard for them to have another stop to make. So I do provide transportation for a lot of dogs, or some dogs. And I go out and get my car. First of all, it was kind of a struggle because their timing was bad with my drop-offs. So I got my drop-offs here, and I kind of pushed everybody to get here early. I get everybody here, and I go out to get in my car to go get this new dog, first day of school, and I have a flat tire. And yes, I know I could have changed it, but it also would have taken longer than she'd have been gone anyway. And I had to meet her this morning because I had to get the key. And anyway, whole scenario. It's just been a really hard start to my day. And I know everybody has those days that seem like they should be a Monday, but they're not. So anyway, I wanted to come to you guys today and say hello, say I love you guys, and say I have to tell you all that, you know what I've been doing? It's the most fun too. I set up my playlist in the morning. I go through all my notifications. I pick out all of the videos that are Foogle family people, whether there's live streams or short videos, it doesn't matter. I pick them all out and I put them all on the list of what today's date is. And then I hit play and go about my day. So I get to hear everybody's videos every day and, get to catch up with everybody. Like, watching West Virginia Prepared's Mind live stream this morning was so much fun. Of course, I watched it after Marfoogle's. I'm sorry, I did. I watched Adam first, and what a great video this morning he had too. But it was so much fun watching West Virginia Prepared Mind, and she's in her first first months of live streaming or whatever, or it might even be first weeks. I don't want to misspeak, but it's just so much fun to watch everybody grow and do what they do to contribute to the family. Like, it doesn't have to be something business. It doesn't have to be anything. It can just be your thoughts for the day. And that's what's so cool about this family. Like, we are all so different. We all come from such different backgrounds and such a different array of, what we do for a living, where we live, how we believe the political system is, whether we think it's left, right, or it's just all one bird, whatever we think. Like, everybody has all these different thoughts and opinions, but yet we all come together as a family. Like, I've never seen anything like it. I can't get over it. Sometimes I just can't help but tell people about my family on YouTube because it really is my family. So when I hear somebody speaking about a certain thing that relates to a channel that I listen to in the Foogle family, I recommend them. And I always recommend Adam. I think this is an outlet for a lot of people about a lot of things. Like, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to see some of the things that are going on today. And I wanted to touch on that whole word. I don't feel like I'm being watched, so I don't really watch what I say here. I know we do that for Adam on his channel, but I just don't feel like that if I lost anything, I would be losing that much as far as videos. Like, let's be real. But B, sometimes I just cannot control what flies out of this mouth. Like, I have no filter. It's really a problem. So anyway, I wanted to touch on that because if they do, and I'm not sure if they have signed it or if they're just thinking about signing it, but if they do sign a bill, executive order, whatever, that anybody who questions any narrative is a domestic T, I will do that because I'm sure that's probably a word that's not good. Then we're all on the list. And the thing about that is that when you are that, you can be held indefinitely without being charged and not being held in like a nice little county jail or even a state prison. We're talking about being held in the worst of the worst places. There were people in Guantanamo Bay that were teased, and they weren't domestic necessarily. They were probably foreign, I'm thinking, but they held them for a long, long time. And I've got to check my facts on this, and I know you guys will help me out if I'm wrong and help me understand if, because I don't quite understand how we can label entire swaths and groups of Americans to be this thing that enables our government to take you, hold you, question you, and you don't even have to have done anything. All you have to have done is question a narrative. And I'm sorry, guys, that's getting a little more like China than I want to see here. And there's a lot of things that are going that way. Like, when we were talking, when Adam was, I say we, I was there and I was not there. It was definitely a replay. But when he was talking to that trucker, that Bones, I think it is, shout out to his channel too. Bones has a great channel. Everybody check him out. You guys, I'm sure, already know him. I'm like the last of the newbies, I feel like. So I feel like anybody listening to me probably has heard of Bones also. But he was saying about the autonomous trucks, and this is just the beginning. And just like with the trucks, they didn't tell us when they put them on the road. They told us after they'd been on the road for a few months. And that's how they do everything. And so we're not going to have choices about this, guys. All of our jobs are going to be automated out. And I don't care what you do. I feel like it's going to trickle down to all of us. And it makes me very concerned. I mean, I guess there are some people that would like to just sit home and collect a government wage and be able to watch their TV at night and whatnot. But that's not me. I don't want to be, I want to work for my money. I want to work for what I earn. And I want to do a good damn job doing it. And I want to make other people, I want to do something that's contributing to society and making life better for someone else. And I really feel concerned about human interaction and the human experience. And I feel like there's not going to be much human experience left. And that's very scary for me. So anyway, I wanted to touch on that and just say I'm not sure what we do about that. And I'm not sure how we can combat that. And I don't know, how do you stand up for yourself in this country and about things like that? Do I stop using goods that came on autonomous trucks? How do I know they were autonomous? That's the thing. They're not even going to tell you. If you don't tell, you can't make a decision. I just feel that whole call really kind of threw me for a loop that day, which I know it's happening and I knew it's been happening, but I just didn't see it coming so quickly. And it's kind of like that city or whatever that Adam was talking about Saudi Arabia having that city that is all so technological advanced. We're going to start weeding out the natural things and the historic way things were, and we're going to start implementing all these new cities and towns with everything hooked. You're going to literally, you might as well put a plug in your ass. It's literally going to be that bad. And I just feel concerned about all these things progressing so quickly. It feels like since 2016, it has just mowed down so fast. So I wanted to touch on that. I also wanted to do a shout out. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this video. I know that Dex wrote it on that post, but I just want to say I sincerely do get all of my news from Adam, aka Marf, the Marfoogle Report, our Marfoogle News, and Marfoogle TV. And I honestly do get all my news there. I always feel up to date and ready to go with my day after I hear from him in the morning. And it's actually gotten to be where I truly depend on seeing him for my news, and I love it. And a shout out to some of the family members that I could just grab off the top of my head really quick when I was starting this video, because I just wanted to make sure that I just want to make sure everybody knows about everybody, and I want to make sure everybody's watching each other, thumbs upping their videos, and letting them play. If I know sometimes you might not want to let a whole video play, but it does help if you let it play, and if you comment, and I had a couple people say to me, like, they've been thinking about starting a channel, but they were scared or they didn't know what they would say or have to do. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. Just get on there and say whatever. Say what's on your mind. And because we care. Like, I care about the people in this family. I want to hear what's on your mind. Jay Stone did the best live stream the other morning. It was great. If you haven't seen it, you've got to go watch. We got to see her family of albino lizards. We got to hear some amazingly funny stories. Like, I literally was laughing while I was drinking my coffee watching her. It was so great. So if you haven't seen that, you need to go check that out also. And I did mention West Virginia Prepared Minds Fringe Files. Girl, that girl is on it. What a great example of what we need more of in this country. Young people that know what is going on, and even if they might not know exactly what's going on, they're aware something's going on, and they're smart enough to start looking for it. I have a kid that graduated from college who cannot hear an opposing opinion. She gets too butthurt. She can't even hear what I have to say. That, to me, is absolutely unacceptable. You should at least be able, that's what this family is about. We should at least be able to hear each other out and say, hey, I do agree, or hey, I don't agree. Like, it doesn't matter if we agree on everything. What it matters is, at the end of the day, we come through for each other. We back each other up. We're always there whenever one of us needs something. And how much better could you have it than having 100 and some thousand people in your family? That's better than any of us have probably ever had. I know my family makes fun of me. I'm the butt of every one of their jokes. I am the conspiracy theorist in the family. And for some reason, they all think it's hilarious. So I just want to say, I love you guys so much. And I know this wasn't anything about dogs. And I apologize for that. And I'm going to make up for that right now because I'm going to show you a cute couple of dogs. I have kind of a light day today, which I'm kind of thankful for. And I actually had a cancellation this weekend. And it was a 3-dog booking. So I'm thinking, and I hate to say this because whenever I say this, it doesn't happen, I might have a day off. It's been like, I want to say 6 or 8 months since I've had a day off. I know any of you that run your own business know you can't send your customers somewhere else for a day. If you send them for a day, they might stay forever. And they might like them better than you, and they might not come back. So I never take a break. I never have a day off. And so I'm kind of looking forward to this weekend. I'm thinking it might be fun. So, but anyway, this is the crew today. We have same old. This is... oh gosh, I even forgot his name. That's terrible. Jax. That's Jax. That's my Jax. Yeah, it is. That's my Jax. And then there's Quigley. He's so fast you can barely see him, huh? And there's Juno. And there's Willow. And this little lady. This is my Boston Terrier. This little girl is so cute. She doesn't even know she's little. She like plays with the other dogs. Everybody wants to see now. She plays with the other dogs like she's a Rottweiler. And that's my service dog, Willow. She's actually a service dog for a vet, so she's a real dog baby. And yeah, Juno doesn't and Quigley don't hold still for very long. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to come at you with a quick video and say hi, say I love you, say I miss all of you. I'm really trying so hard to stay up so I can call Adam and thank him so much for everything he's done. Not for just for me, but for this whole family. And to thank all of you, too. Everyone that came over and subbed from the Foogle fam, thank you so much. I haven't quite hit 1,000 yet. I think I probably am not that interesting to a lot of people. But, hey, I will get there. And when I do, I plan on taking some calls and answering your questions the best I can. And if I can't answer them, I'll find out for you. I also have been doing some checking. I'm going to contact some people about some things that we have in the Foogle family, some people that make products that are really good for our health, and maybe see if I can inspire them to make some things for our dogs as well. Mystic Rose Creations is one of the guys I was thinking of that might have some input on some ways we can protect our dogs from some of the things that we're having today. Also, someone had asked me about 5G in your dog, and I'm checking into that. I do not know the answers to those questions, and I will find out. I'm not sure that there's enough testing or any testing enough to know. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to help with that, but I'm going to try. I'm sure if it affects us negatively, it does them also. The only advantage they have is that they are lower to the ground, and that they are grounded all the time. So anyway, guys, I hope this was anything you wanted to see. And I hope, if nothing else, my story about my horrible day start made you laugh, because you know what? You just start your day over and say, hey, shit happens. But I love the whole Marfoogle family. Marfoogle TV rocks. Marfoogle News rocks. Adam just rocks. Like, I mean, that's all there is to say. He rocks. He's helped so many people. And he's helped so many of us not feel so bad about all the crazy things we think. And to me, that was worth everything. So, I love you guys. Have a great day.